Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome to Morning Coffee Club. Good morning. I think some Randeeisms would be great, like hello party people or stuff. Happiness is my superpower. That one might be too long. Yeah, so the thing with these is they need to fit in a square that is this size. So whatever, did that go through? Yeah, it went through. It just hasn't shown up on my end yet, I think. Whatever we make, it has to show up in a square that is, you can see it in the chat on this side of YouTube over this direction, over here. In the live chat, way over there, not the stuff that's on screen, but over there, you can see the little picture of Randee. So whatever we make has to fit in that little tiny square. So a picture of Bunsen, a picture of Lily, a picture of Jake. I might do a different picture of Randee. Maybe do just the letters IT for when the stream goes down or something like that. But good morning. Who do we all have here? We have Coral and Deborah, PK, Mary, Rosanna, Nancy Sullivan. I think I said Mary. And Nancy Schmidt. Oh, a paw print. That's a good idea. A picture of me. Yeah, very simple. So the one of Randee right here, I tried to do an outline, but I think I left too much room above her head. And maybe I need something that's with her hands closer or something for the party people. I don't know. I just grabbed that one. It was a screenshot from one of her YouTube videos, so yeah, something simple. And then I'm gonna I'll mask the picture so I can cut out the background and make that clear, so that way it shows up. I forgot what they look like on YouTube. Do they have a background? They kind of do, but I need to make that transparent. There's Jake just howling at everything again. I bought a Lazy Boy sofa, and also I've gotten 2 rockers from Lazy Boy, so I do love a good rock and roll. Yeah, it'd be nice to do some Randeeisms. I think for the Randee gave me a good idea when she was working on something with her Cricut the other day. She was making some test stickers. It was a test project. On the Cricut on their website, and the project, one of the stickers was a picture of like a gem, like a, what do you call it? Well, it was like an amethyst spire, right? It was like something like this, but it had multiple points on it. So my idea is to do the badges where the first month you're a member, you get a single point, right? And then the second month, you maybe get one here and one here behind it, so you have 2 points for your second month. And then the third month, you'll get 1, 2, and then a third one up top. And those will all appear next to your name in the chat box. And then after the first month, maybe we can make them change colors and stuff. So maybe I start with like citrine, and then once the 4 months kicks in, maybe we switch to amethyst color, because amethyst is really pretty, and I think that would be kind of nice. But I think that's a little out of my capabilities for now, so I might have to. A picture of Mr. Bunsen getting down. The picture on the merch. Yeah, that's a possibility too. We could try playing around with that. But yeah, I think we might have to ask Miss Zier, Melissa Zier, for her help with all of her creative design and logo making abilities. I think that would be something that she would be able to knock out of the park. But anyways, that I want to finish up the emojis. I know how to do the emotes. I can handle doing that part at least. at least for now, and then eventually in the future we can maybe pay somebody to make them a little bit better. But I think they're fun. The Randee one is kind of a little blurry. You can still kind of tell it's Randee, but not quite really. So we'll do some work on that. I have a new camera angle because our building has gotten so tall. So we now have the new camera angle. I can show you. I have this set up next to me here. Jake is just howling his head off out there. And now it's looking down on the building more. And I can raise this up higher to get a better viewpoint, better vantage point. Oh. Yeah, I woke up a little early to try to get this set up. Well, I didn't wake up early, I just started the show a little early. So what are we on? Step 46. I reached out to Semky. They are going to send the missing blocks to us. So that's going to happen. They replied to me yesterday and I didn't see it until this morning. But I sent them a picture of what was missing and they're going to send out the replacements. So I might have to backtrack a little bit to get the little couple missing pieces on. We'll kind of see how that goes. Shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, exciting stuff. Yeah, how quickly is the question? Hopefully, I mean, I don't think the two little corner pieces that we're missing, which is just right here, I don't think it's going to be super important structurally that they're there. But if anything, for whoever gets this thing next, that they can have all the pieces. What else do I need? Nothing out of this one? Nope, I need some of those, 2 of these. Jake's just going crazy out there again. Yeah, I think we can keep on going because it's only this one little tiny corner piece. This one little tiny piece. I'll show you here. See, it's just a little 1 by 1 by 1. I think we'll get by without it for now. So we'll just keep going. 2 of these. What else? Okay, I have those and those and those. I need blue windows. Where are they? Good morning, Donna. My neighbor wrens are being very noisy this morning. Spring can't be far away. Yeah, I think it's going to really be early this year. I have a feeling. I could be wrong, but wishful thinking. Okay, I've got those. Now I need these. Those are in this box. Wrens. What's a wren? Is that a bird? I feel like that might be a bird. Some type of bird. Is it like a chicken? Okay. Oh yeah, we're not even gonna cover that piece up, you guys. I don't think. Let's see. How is this supposed to work? Like that, I think. It's a tiny little songbird. Oh yeah, that a little brown bird that is noisy and very perky. I think we have some of those that stop by, stop into our yard, but only in the like once spring is like fully set in. Also, good morning, Cynthia. Welcome in. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? I'm going to grab this thing. That works. Yes, how are all of you this morning? I hope you all slept well. I slept pretty well. We stayed up kind of late. I was being a party animal and staying up late. But I did sleep pretty good, and I think WrestleMania has started in the living room. Yeah, it's WrestleMania time. You see them over there? They're playing. Cat and dog. Maybe we should do like a... what kind of emote could we do for like pet fighting? Pet wrestling? I don't know. Maybe that's too much. Maybe that's too much for the emotes. It's probably a little bit too busy. It would be kind of a fun idea to have something like that. Foxes, yeah. And then this piece, that one doesn't look like it got in there very good. Press that down. Much better. Plans for the weekend. Uh-oh. I lost concentration for about 2 seconds, not even. And I've dropped my first piece of the day inside the building. Here we go. Got it. Retrieved. Saved. Never punished. We got it back. My coffee is kind of in the way. Roll up my sleeves, get to work here. Anybody got plans for the weekend? Bead show in Virginia. It's more jewelry than beads, but hopeful to see some fun things. Yes, some inspiration perhaps. Maybe even a new piece of jewelry for yourself. So you'll see when I get to this corner, I'll show you a little bit more. Whoa, this thing's a little bit more shaky. Let's see, what am I doing here? One of these. going so smoothly this morning. I love it. Ever since we got this layer on, it's just been so much better. So much easier to work with. Be sneaky. I was showing up, or Randee, I wore one of my new Carhartt shirts that Randee had given me for Christmas the other day, and they have the shirt pockets. And I was kind of being a nerd, and I was like sticking my phone in there, and I was like, see, now I can just carry my phone around. So maybe you need to get a shirt with shirt pockets and have your phone sticking out and just do some secret recording that way. Maybe. Be a little sneaky about it. So here's the corner piece that we're missing. It's this one right here, this little bottom one. Right on the corner. It's just a single piece. And our next step didn't even cover it up. So maybe we're going to get lucky and it won't affect us at all, having those pieces missing, at least for the time being. Fingers crossed. We might have to take some pieces off, but no worries. I think it will be fine. Oh, missed one back here. Okay, that is step 48. Completed. Easy. Step 49. More of the same. A lot of similar steps in this one. A few changes here and there, but more or less we're doing some of the same steps. Wish I was going to a bead show. I've never been. Yeah, it's helped out so much having once we got to this step of putting the larger flat pieces on. It helped out so much. Thank you for the reminder, Donna. I am going to pull it up right now. Well, that's weird. For some reason, Erica's thing isn't showing up on the mini feed. That's fine. I saw it in person. I know what happened. Boom. Now I've got my light counted. Thank you very much for the reminder, Donna. I appreciate that. Sometimes I even forget to like my own program that I'm hosting. It happens. It happens. And 2 of these blue ones. Eight of these. And 10 of these. 5, 6. 8, 9, 10. Six of the blue L's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And 2 of the 10 L's. It's not all of our pieces. There. And then I have to dig in this other box for some reason. Maybe I'll move those. I think I'm going to do that right now because it will just make everything faster in the future. I should have probably done this a while ago. To swap these into the other container. How many do I need for this step? Just 2? We'll get those ones out first. Do those 2. And then I will put the rest in the container with all the other ones that are on the similar steps. You guys all done playing for the morning? Are you guys ready for your nap time? The animals were so happy this morning. I made a midnight run to the grocery store to go get wet food for them all. They've been going on dry food for about the last, I'd say probably about the last week maybe. But they're all very, very happy this morning to get some wet food. The dogs get their wet food mixed in with the dry food in the morning to kind of stretch the expensive canned food. And it helps because then they get gravy on their dry food too. They like it. They just like the gravy, I think. Because they've got like little chunks of meat, like chicken and beef. It's like little chunks. It's not the grind or ground stuff. It's little chunks and gravy. It's like a stew. So all that gravy mixed in with the dry food just makes it really yummy for those guys. For my Lily and Jake. It was very windy here yesterday and last night. Didn't need to buy the leaf blower. Well, that's wonderful. But now you've got it just in case, right? Hopefully it's not super windy the rest of the spring. I've heard from family in North Dakota that it's just been really crazy windy all winter long there, since January basically. Where does all that dust come from anyway? Yeah. Are you getting new like lawn furniture? Or are you talking in the house? Because in our house we get a ton of dust bunnies. Well, they're more like hair bunnies from all the pets. Okay. That's kind of interesting. You want to see dust? Have a good stove. Wood stove. Oh my gosh, yeah. I can imagine. All the fines and the soot and everything from burning all that fire, burning all that wood. But how cozy. I do wet and dry for my dogs too. Riker, Shepherd, Akita doesn't want it in the same bowl. Not just not touching, in a different bowl. He wants both, but he doesn't want them touching? That's so funny. Who knew dogs could be so picky? The other day when Randee and I were having our sushi in the afternoon of her birthday, Jake was kind of hovering around the table, and we were both starting to get kind of full, and there were only a few rolls left of, I think it was a Philadelphia roll, so that's like, what is that, salmon and, or maybe tuna and cream cheese. It's all that's in there. It's like just fish and cream cheese and then rice and seaweed. And they were just little tiny rolls, so I picked one up with the chopsticks and I gave it to Jake, and he took it in his mouth, and the first thing he does is spit it onto the floor and start sniffing it and smelling it. But he eventually ate the entire thing, which I didn't know what to expect because I don't think my dog has ever had sushi before. he does like to beg. And every once in a while we give in and let him have a treat. Let him have some sushi. Did I not take enough of those out? I don't think I did. Oh well. I think we'll survive. And that goes there. Yeah, but it was funny because he was just like taking little bits and pieces of it at a time. He wasn't too sure about the sushi. I was. I kind of want to go and get some more this weekend, but it's kind of an expensive meal when you get carry out. What about wiggle butts? Wait a minute. In the house chairs, I have a ton of dog hair every day and have to vacuum daily, sometimes even twice a day. Yeah, we get that with our 2 dogs and our cat. They're big time shedding animals. I use pate wet dog food for my girls. They get a tablespoon mixed in with their dry food at night. Too much wet food isn't good at the end of the digestion process, if you get my drift. Yeah, I totally do. Are you so itchy? Hi. Is your ears itching you? Watts is a walking garbage can. Yeah, same as Jake. Jake, I think, will eat almost anything we give him. He used to not like tomatoes, and now he even likes tomatoes. As long as they're cut up super small, he'll eat some tomatoes. Like little tiny half slices. I have 2 Welsh Pembroke Corgis, sans tail. They are wiggle butts. Oh, with no tail? Just butts wiggling about? That sounds adorable. I do need to get those pieces out. I don't think it matters which of these I go with first, so I'll do that and grab 2 more of those. There. Come on, fingers, work. Watts doesn't shed, he's a poodle. Or she is a poodle. But the money spent in grooming sucks, $100 a pop. Yeah. Poodles look so nice when you get them all groomed up. Do you do the full on where you do like the what do you call them? The poofs on like the wrist, on the tail, on the cheeks, the big chest vest, and then the head and ears? Do you do it all like fancy like that? I think if you just kind of let them, oh, that's the wrong one. I wonder what a poodle would look like ungroomed. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Just au naturel. It looks like Randee made some corgi stickers with a new. She did. She made some corgi stickers. Yeah. Well, Mary, I think. It was just a fun little test project she did. So I don't know. Maybe she'll charge you for them, or maybe she'll just stick some in with your next order. Who knows? Maybe that can be a thing for the test that she did. Maybe everybody can get one in the next order. I better not say too much. Over-promising on her behalf, you know. I tend to do that sometimes. He's sporting a mohawk with a poodle toes and poodle nose. Nope, don't do fancy. The rest of him is puppy cut. Okay. So just nice and tight and I didn't grab enough of any of these pieces for some reason. So that's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. We were gonna do. I was gonna make a poop. I almost said a poop. I was gonna make a post in the Facebook group where everybody could share pictures of their pets. Maybe I will do that today. And then everybody can just share pictures of their pets in the comments. I can't speak this morning. Okay, I need a little bit more coffee. Whoa, didn't say room for creamer. I do that so often. I have the kindest pit bull. I love pit bulls, they're so cute. They're generally some of the sweetest dogs. Sorry, that was kind of graphic, I suppose. Just over here licking my creamer bottle. Sorry about that. Sometimes I forget I'm on camera when I'm doing these things. Those types of dogs are so adorable. Thick, short legs and pudgy. Love them. Yeah, corgis are adorable. After a break, after our doggos are gone, that's what I'd like to have. But we get our pets from the rescues, so it will be what is available. We do like the larger dogs. Yeah, me too. My brother had a pit bull. It was like a pit mix. I mean, they're all kind of mixed, right? But Jake and that dog loved to play so much. I have some pictures of them. So his dog's name was Jack. So it was Jake and Jack. And Jack had like a brownish tan color to him. And then he had like a white stripe along his nose and then a black nose. And some white markings on his chest and stuff and on his toes. But Jack was just a sweetheart. But he loved playing with basketballs. So his thing was you could take a basketball and kick it. And my parents live in a small town, so there was never any traffic. So we just kick it into the empty lot next door. And the dog would run after it, and he'd be trying to bite the basketball or whatever. And eventually the dog popped the basketball, so then he would just carry around this big deflated basketball. And I think Jake was probably only about 3 or 4 years old at the time, and Jack was maybe 2 or 3 years old. They were pretty close in age. And they were playing tug of war with a basketball one day, a deflated basketball. It was hilarious. Couple cuties. Yeah, pit bulls are very kind, very sweet, very loving. I've been smitten with corgis my entire life. Never had one until about 25 years ago, and I'm in love. Small dogs who don't know they're small. Corgis are definitely fitting that description. Watts is the size of a Labrador. He weighs 60 to 65 pounds and has a lean, mean, running, bouncing, jumping machine. Watts is the size. What kind of dog is Watts again? Is Watts a corgi as well? You guys start talking about pets and I get so distracted. I love talking about pets. I did not grab any of the pieces I need. I must not have been counting or something. I don't know what's going on. I'm asleep at the wheel or something. Who knows? Looks like I'm going to need another one right away too. chair goes creak. No, not there, not there. That's better, and yeah, I did not count out near enough of those. I don't know why. Oh, it said 8. I probably grabbed 4. I don't know what I was thinking. Like that. Is that correct? And then I need this little piece on the edge. There we go. I think that's about right. On to step number 50. Chair sounds like me when I stand up. Yeah. I don't know where Randee got this one. I think she picked it up. It's just like an office chair from Walmart. One of those that comes in a box you put together yourself. Thank you, PK. Got him with the booth this morning. 50. 50 what? Oh, 50. Step 50, yeah. I swear, you guys, sometimes I'm so out of it. I'll like say something and then you guys will say it in chat and I completely forget what I just said. It's really strange to me. Is that enough now? Yeah, 8 of them. 10 blue windows. I have 2 in the box for some reason left over. 5, 6, 7, 10. I need 2 of these. 2 of those. 6 of these. Yeah, human like the rest of us. Sometimes. Sometimes I feel I might be a little bit. I do have a little bit of a, like, what do you call it? Like perfectionism. I don't like to make mistakes too often. I'm sure you guys see some of that talking to me every morning. You've gotten to know my personality probably pretty well over the last, we've been doing this, what, since November that I've been hosting the show. Six, 7, 8. Okay, I think I counted them right this time. We'll see, I guess. Labradoodle, mainly poodle, but has a lab. Feed me all the time. And the poodle smarts. An escape artist. Oh no. He's figured out how to escape every morning. She woke up to him being in her bedroom. There's quite a lag with my comments. I don't know that there's anything I can fix. Something's going on. There we go. That was the breeder when she had Watts. Lake from Fruit. Good morning. Good morning, Gina. Welcome in. How are you doing today? You just started buffering, but it has stopped now, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not getting any notifications from Streamlabs, and that's the program that we use to send the stream to YouTube. So hopefully everything goes well. My comment still hasn't made it in. I better not mess around with it too much. We might lose the whole thing. And I'm out of focus now, at least here. Our internet is probably struggling a little bit. Hopefully the stream doesn't go down. If it does, we'll probably just call it a weekend and we'll come back on. Well, I'll turn it back on if I can get it back on. Okay, I better get some pieces on before we lose the show for good. We'll keep moving on. Doing good. Glad I made it. Yeah, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're here to join us. So we've been talking about dogs. I think I'm going to put a post in the Thunder Horse Descendant group for a Share Your Pets Friday. So I'll put a picture of our animals in my post. I'll put a picture of all of our animals here. And then I'll ask everybody to share theirs in the comments section. That way we don't clutter up the group page too much, because I want the focus there to be on your guys' jewelry and creations, and I don't want somebody's stuff to be pushed to the bottom of the page and not seen or whatever. So we'll try to do that. Well, I guess we don't have to try. I'll just do it. That sounds better. Okay, there. This one. And these. Yeah, sometimes in the bottom, I think it's the bottom left hand. Where is it at? So on YouTube, it's probably about right here, maybe. If you look right over in this direction, possibly. Maybe over here. There's a little thing that says live. So if you click right there where it says live, that'll bring you up to the current speed. Yeah, hopefully that works. I was trying to look at YouTube and there's a little bit of lag from the stream to YouTube, so I was pointing in the wrong spot at first. Good morning, coffee party people. I had to come inside to warm up my hands from the snow blowing. 8 inches of snow on top of ice. Oh no. Be careful, don't slip on that ice-covered snow. That's like the worst thing. But we're glad you made it. Welcome in. Grab a cup of warm coffee. Yeah, really gross. At the current speed, but still out of focus for me. Like this camera. I think this one is in focus, right? Maybe just the one looking at the work. I can try to refresh my YouTube page. I've got a YouTube tab open. We'll just wait for the ad. Soup? Yeah, that's good. That'll get you warmed up. I love having broth for breakfast once in a while. It's really good. Yeah, ice is the worst, especially when it's over the top of snow or underneath snow, because that snow just makes everything so slick. Yeah, so this one now looks good. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Let's see, did we get it back? Oh, I'm not, there we go. What is going on? Oh, when I hit a button there, that's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna close that before I screw something up. And then this one, that one looks pretty clear to me. Both cameras are out of focus for me. Is anyone, I think that might be on your end, Mary. Maybe just try refreshing the web page or closing YouTube and reopening it. Sometimes that can help too. hear some noises in the basement. Randee's up organizing, it sounds like. Doing her morning thing. Getting acquainted with her studio. Deciding where things are going to go. She really just makes it all happen down there. Okay, which step am I on? I need another one of these. Totally in focus here. Yeah, I think it's on the individual users' ends where there's out of focus issues. I'm coming to your house, PK. I love crock-pot meals. I'm supposed to get super cold again starting Sunday and Monday. Just printed off a few crock-pot recipes to try. Nice. That sounds like fun. Keep you warmed up in the cold. I've got to go investigate a leak this afternoon that only wants to leak when it's warm outside. So I've got plans to drive into the cities for a little bit today and do some roofing work. Hopefully we can figure out the issue, and next week I can just worry about doing my office work. We have had some customers that are looking for replacement bids, so we're going to contact my office and make sure that they're getting on that stuff, and then try to find some other customers that maybe want some stuff done, so we can kind of try to package the jobs together and make it make sense for us a little bit more. Hopefully help get everybody's costs down by having the crews not having to travel around so much. Wait, did I miss something here? I did. Okay, that does not go there. This does not go there. It goes here. And here. And here. And then these two. I'm kind of wondering how far these must go up the whole way. Our little sad looking columns that we've made. Let's see. Thanks for the trick about getting it to the real speed. I had never heard of that, of course. I will probably forget it. Yeah, you just gotta click. I think on every live stream there's always a live, and if you are actually up with the current speed of the program, there'll be a little red dot next to it, and if you're behind a little ways, like if somehow you got back to the beginning, I think the little dot next to the live will look gray. It'll be like a little gray dot instead of a red dot. First up is creamy ranch chicken, and then potato soup and beef stew. Beef stew. Definitely coming to your house. Yeah, that sounds really good. Yeah, for the live sales, that's huge. That's a huge tip. We should. I'll make sure to mention that again on Monday. Great idea. Grocery shopping on lunch break? Can't think of a better place to go for lunch. Going back out to finish before we get more. Have a great weekend, everybody. Love the building. Thank you so much, Christine. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Don't hurt yourself shoveling all that snow or snow blowing. Take care. Building's looking excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, warm yourself up once you're finished. Another way I like to cook is baking in parchment paper. Yes. Oh, in a pouch? I've never tried to do the parchment paper in a pouch, but I do like using it on my baking sheets. I've never tried it in a pouch before. That's a really neat idea. Good morning, Bonnie. Sorry your sleep sounds like it was pretty rough, but we're glad you made it to the show. Hope you're having a good morning now that you're awake. Sometimes it will have a minus sign behind the live up that tells you how far behind you are. Yeah. Steve really loves the hobo packet done in tinfoil. Hey, good morning, Lori. I'll watch the replay. All that food sounds great. Okay, we'll see you, Christine. Fish is good in a pouch. Yeah, I'll bet it cooks a little bit more evenly there too. Because not only the heat from the bottom of the tray, but you get it all sides. Yeah, just in time for the end of the show. I think we made it to step number 51. We'll see what that looks like. Maybe we'll do that one too. Oh, that's the wrong page. Nope, that's columns. So, yeah. I guess I could start, well, no, we'll just end the show. That's a good place to end. So here's our next two steps. We've got to do more of the columns. And then our little missing pieces are up in these top corners. But it looks like we're going to end up putting these columns over the top of them. So it shouldn't matter because when I go back to the pieces we're missing, we can just put those on top of the columns. Or take the columns off and put those on the bottom to catch it all up, so that shouldn't be too big of an issue. I think it's going to be fine that we're missing the pieces. I don't think it's going to affect us at all hardly, so that is some good news. Just stick that back there. And then after we get those next set of columns on right here, so we'll be up to about this height on the building, and then we get to do another cap off section to make the building solid again. We'll zoom out real quick. Can I fix that at all to make it a little bit less weird? No, probably not. Hey, that's slightly better. Is it starting to look like the real deal? I kind of think so. We're getting there. Yeah, maybe they'll show up over the weekend. I responded to their email at 8 o'clock this morning. But I think their office is in China, it looked like. At least just going by the name. The person's name was Lynn something. So however long it takes to ship from there, maybe they have a place in North America, but I'm not sure. Catch up on chat real quick. Lori popped in. Good morning, Lori. I don't know if I said that yet. Same idea as a hobo pouch. So we've made hobo potatoes. I used to make those quite a bit. And you guys in Minnesota have access to all that walleye. Yeah, it's pretty good fish. A popular sandwich down here is grouper Reuben. That sounds really good. Grouper is a pretty good fish. Pretty common fish. Is that, I think it's a white fish too, right? Okay, just catching up on chat, seeing what all I missed here. Mary says, everybody have a great weekend, and remember there isn't a live tonight with Randee. Yeah, I don't think Randee's doing a live tonight. I think she's still on days off. But when she does come back, I think she'll probably be back next Tuesday. She's going to do the bead sale on Monday. And then I think she's going to be back to her regular scheduled programming. I'm still going to be doing the morning coffee until we're finished with the building. And then I'm going to turn the show back over to her on Tuesday through Fridays. But yeah, I think that's the plan. They are. I need to cease and desist. I'm going to weigh 1,000 pounds. Yeah, I'll bet. I could eat fish like that. I don't know about every day. Pretty close to it though. Yeah, the building's getting so cool looking. It's really starting to look like a skyscraper. It's starting to come together. China, you'll get them maybe by Christmas. Yeah, I hope not. That's the fear. I'm hoping they have a facility in North America where they put stuff together. But who knows? Maybe their corporate office is in China and then they have distribution centers in different countries. Who knows? You would think with the different, maybe they have like one box set aside in different areas where they can just pull the missing pieces from, but we'll see. If it takes forever and we're short pieces, at least they'll be in the back of the building, you know? Mild, white, delicious fish. Yes. Yeah. So that is it. We will do the end of the show. Let me pull up the music so we got that ready to go. And this is the game over sound. So, all right, everybody have a wonderful, amazing, spectacular, beady day. Randee, you're just getting barked at.
I know.
And we will see you on Monday morning.
For the bead sale.
Yeah. Jeez. You guys are getting free panda dances. Look at that. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's the wrong music. Can't be token tangoing at the end of the show. We gotta do game over. Okay. Okay, bye for real.